Hi everyone, Lensman Oz here. Welcome to episode 5. No, it's 6. Episode 6 of our family Let's Play series using the Space Astronomy pack. Today we're all here. Say hello everyone.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Right, so I believe Jamerella's off getting cows the old-fashioned way. I believe they're following her. I've got one in my hand. I'm not silly. Safari net for the win. We have a pig running on a treadmill.
My pig.
Dragon's getting ready for the sync mod. She's still got to find some emeralds though. I believe Manx is working on a bit of IE. He's trying to make a specific tool, which he'll continue doing in a few minutes. I'm just going to drop this cow off at the farm, and then I thought today, as much as I went through all that effort, I guess, to get the windmill going, one of the next quests is Big Reactors. So it's fairly, I guess, easy to set up Big Reactors. I am going to need to go and get some more liquid ender, which is great because we're right next to the ender biome.
Ender forest.
That's the one, ender forest. Thank you. So I'll duck over the hill and get some in a second, but we'll use the liquid ender to fill the reactor up. But first, once Max finishes with this table here, I'll make the components we need as per the book. Only thing we've really done in between, it's been a pretty busy week. I got rid of the ladder and put an elevator in because I got tired of coming up and down the ladder. We have doubled a ton of the ores. Some of these reactor craft things don't go through the enrichment chamber, so I believe they'd probably be crusher. Let's just have a quick look here. I think it might work. This is grinder. That's all rotary craft.
Where's the steel?
Now we may not have. Oh, I can probably make steel for you, buddy. I've got the ability down here to make steel. You'll need a couple of bits of coal. Probably need, I think it's 2 coal per iron, or I think it's 1 charcoal you can get away with. But you'll need some iron, which we've got downstairs. If you bring some coal, I'll show you how to do it. Yes? No? What are you doing?
I need the steel.
How much steel do you need?
3.
3 pieces, 3 ingots of steel.
Yep.
So let's grab 6 bits of coal. I've got them. Come down here. And we'll grab 3 iron. Now, do this one on the right. I don't know if you can click in as well, mate, but put the iron there.
I can.
And then we put the coal here. And this may be a little bit loud. I think my volume's down enough that it won't be too annoying. I
don't hear it at all.
That's all right. So this will turn, one pass through will turn it into enriched iron, and it will use, in this little bar on the side, it'll use 10 each time. And then you pick it up once it's done, and you put it through again, like so. And it'll again use 10 each time, and it should make it into steel. So let that finish, and you should have 3 bits of steel. Hopefully it works with the recipe you're doing.
Steel dust.
Yep, so then you'll just need to smelt that up. So put that in this one here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna duck over and grab that liquid ender, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I ducked over the hill. I don't have enough to do the reactor yet, but we'll build the parts first. So in the book, I'm using this table. Hop out of the way, buddy. In the book, we need Yellorium fuel rod, power tap, a reactor controller, reactor access port, 22 reactor casings, and a control rod, and this one's the quest here says about making a 3x3x3, but I'm not sure what that sort of power that'll put out. So I'll do what this says first, and we'll work out how much power it's going to put out, and then I'll probably make it a little bit bigger, maybe in between episodes. But I've already made the Yellorium fuel rod, which here. So the recipe for that is these graphite bars, which is just coal smelted again, pretty much. You just take charcoal or coal and smelted it, and it turns into a graphite bar. So yeah, I made a few of them. I think eventually I'll make it maybe 5 tall. So what else do we need? We need a power tap. Reactor power tap, one of them. We need control rod, one of them. I know I don't have to keep emptying this out, but it's just what I'm doing. I need access ports. I'm going to make 2 of these because you put Yellorium in and it will turn into this cyanite once it's gone through the reaction process. So I normally set one in, one out. What else did we need? Controller. And we need to have the 22 casings all up. So controller is that. So far I'm getting there. Now let's make the casings. 4. So it wanted 22. As I said, I was going to make it a little bit taller. Let's just see what we got. And I wouldn't mind making some glass up and making some reactor glass. So what do we got? We got some glass in here somewhere. Oh, for a storage system. Glass panes. No. No, maybe not. Always the way. So, reactor. Jamerella, where do you want me to put the reactor?
Downstairs somewhere.
Down below everything?
Even, yeah, basically just down where it looks like a dungeon.
So what if I make another elevator and put it down below this level? Or you?
That won't work.
Why? What's below here?
Mining.
That's alright. We go down a little bit and dig out underneath here. We could put the reactor down on this level. Dig it out a bit. Because you don't really want to see the reactor, I guess. Or if you want, we can put it upstairs and outside, and I can make like a utility shed for it. That'd be good.
I thought this. Follow me.
All right. Down here. It's a lot of power cables to run, but that's fine. If you want it down here, we'll put it down here.
Right against this wall here. Because then it looks like a dungeon. It looks like a dungeon, so you don't want to go in.
You're going to need to do this wall then, aren't you? Let me leave it out a spot. Or just bury it in the wall.
Well, you bury it in the wall, because if you go too far in, it will cut into the mining, so be careful.
This way, if I go through this wall. That'll be alright, I'll be able to get to the power wires, and let's just... Right in the corner? Or here. You're right about going in the mining area.
I said be careful.
Well...
Be careful.
It's fine, I'm burying it in the wall. It's going in here. So what I'll do is I'll put the controller on the front, and the rest in behind it. Deal?
Well, it's still in the mining area as you wanted.
Oh, that's right. Anyway,
Smartness.
we'll put it here. It'll be great.
Okay.
Okay, some reactor casings. See, I think the actual quest is only asking for like a single 3x3. Yeah, 3x3x3. So that
Don't you do a 5x5x5?
generally, yes, I do. I do a bigger one. This is only asking for this basically. Power tap there. Oh, sorry, control rod there. Power tap on the back. I don't know if I can do this. That there. That there. Is that all I got? Yep, and then it wants this. This will be interesting to see what sort of power it puts out. Will that form? No. No, that won't form because it's got the parts on the side. Alright, I'm making it taller. Take you and you. And I need to take this off. I'm glad I made these extra ones. So if I put... I suppose I could take this wall out a little here. We could put... like that. Turn one of these into an output. And it's blue, it's an output. And we put this up top. And then... Oops. Oh, we didn't need one there, but... I'll do this. Hey, get in there. And this. Let's see if this will form. Oh yes, there we go. Right, so that's a formed reactor. It's nothing amazing. Let's see what... Oh, I buried everything. So...
Guys, you can claim some of the DNA things.
Alright, I'll come up and have a look. Hang on a second. Let's just put one of these in here. And if I turn this on, there's very little. We're getting 50 RF a tick. So I'm going to make this bigger. Because this is
Dad,
way too small.
Can I claim the starting big reactors?
Oh, I haven't claimed it yet, but yeah, go ahead. Claim it. Claim
Do
away.
you have any diamonds?
Yeah, one of the chests upstairs should have them. Alright, well I'm going to...
Because I need them.
Wow, this wants 96 reactor glass. This will do 8,500 RF tick. That's the next step in the book, is upgrading my reactor. So I'm going to go and get some materials, and I think we will make a bigger reactor. So I'll be right back in a second. While I'm back, before I go and get all the materials for this big reactor quest, we'll just check in here with Jamerella. She's done another... Well, I've got two here that I haven't claimed. So I've got the DNA extracting quest, which was to craft a DNA extractor and turn 20 cells into 20 helixes. So this is the DNA extractor here. And then you just put the cell in, which you get from here, and you turn it into these helixes. And they're all different, depending on what mob they come from. So we'll claim that one, which gave us a spawn squid and spawn cow. And you went looking for cows. Here you go. You want these eggs? There you go. And the next one you did was which one? DNA decrypting.
I've got one so far which is woolly and we'll be able to eat grass.
Well, once you've got to process it fully though.
Yeah, I know.
So the next quest was to just craft the decryptor, which is this one here, which takes the helixes when they're unknown and converts it into one that has aspects on it, I guess, traits. So I guess your next, I'm going to claim that one, and we get the spawn slime, spawn zombie, which I'm going to put in your chest down here.
Okay.
What else? So next one you're working on now is DNA splitter.
Yep.
So the next part of the process will be taking that helix and splitting the traits out into their own individual parts. Cool. Well, you keep going with that. I'm going to run up here and get these bits and pieces that I'm going to require. So 96 reactor glass, which requires 96 reactor casings and 192 glass. So I need to go and get some sand. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and Jamerella's been working hard, and I'm a bit blown away by what I need to do to get my reactor bigger than it is. So let's just have a look at what Jamerella's up to. She's done DNA splitting here. So she's crafted the DNA splitter. She's processed the decrypted helixes into genes. So the splitter's this one. So the idea is you put one of these in, oh sorry, one of the processed ones, and it will give you a cell pretty much that has a trait on it. So I don't think she's got any processed ones here at the moment.
Yes, there's one in the chest over there.
Over here?
Yep.
Alright, down the bottom corner here. So you've got the one that says eat grass. So she's trying to get the eat grass one. And she's working away. Okay, so this one's a reward bag. So she's done DNA splitting, on to DNA breeding. So then you need the breeder, which she's created. And you put the one, you put the actual non-basic gene, so anything, so the one in her case is the one with the eating grass ability. And then you need to put it into the breeder, and it tells you how many of the basic genes is it, Jamerella? It tells you how many of the
yeah,
basic ones.
So.
Basic ones you need to actually create that item into a something that you can adjust genetics with. So we'll claim that one and get another auto scraper. There's going to be tons of auto scrapers. Next thing she had to do was make syringes. So craft a syringe, fill the syringe with blood, and that's just a case of right-clicking in the air with it in your hand, and it takes your blood. Gives you a bit of dizziness, doesn't it, when you do it? Bit of nausea.
No, it
blindness
just gives you
mostly.
blindness.
Oh, blindness.
Blindness. That's what it gives you.
So this is the centrifuge. Once you've got your blood and all that, you need to actually centrifuge it, I believe. So you've got the syringe. Yeah, okay. So I've now got a syringe, so I'll do mine as well. Yeah. So it's just a case of hold down right click and then let go. And it gives you a little bit of a debuff, and it has
Make one. There's 20.
has your syringe. I think then you centrifuge it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm centrifuging mine now. And that's ready to actually have a gene added to it. But what's really cool is you can, it's probably against better health practices, but one of us can get the eating grass ability, and we can actually give it to each other. So, yeah, don't share needles, but it's possible with this mod. So craft a centrifuge using the machine, centrifuge the syringe, which we've done, and you get a microscope. Ooh. So what have you got left? DNA combining. So you've got to make a combiner. Alright, so where do you want this microscope? What does a microscope do?
No idea.
I just placed it down. Ooh. If you right
I
click
just
it,
got one called water breathing.
if you right click it with a syringe, it shows blood. It shows a little square of blood.
I got nausea.
So yeah. So at the moment we're she's doing really well with that. I'm going to go and empty some junk out of my inventory. So the requirements for the quest I'm doing are very substantial. Obviously we're making a 7x7. I'm not sure how tall it is. probably 5 tall. No, it's 7 tall, I guess.
Nausea every time
Every time you do what?
I use a syringe.
Well, stop using the syringe. That's a simple question. That's a simple response. Yeah, so my quest needs 113 reactor casings and 96 reactor glass. And it's night time again. Who's going to sleep?
I.
2 of you sleep while I work up here. Saves me from sleeping. Alright. Alright, so I need this many. Manx, you gonna sleep? So I started laying out. Let's just move some stuff around. What's in my reward bag? Yay, got some marble micro blocks. Fantastic. Certainly not something I needed. Really dropped them all over the floor too. Definitely not helpful. So I've been smelting up a ton of graphite because I need lots and lots of these reactor casings. And I've put down a few downstairs so far, and as you can see here, I've just got 22 more, so I need another 44 glass, which is very slowly churning its way through downstairs. Another 12, so getting there. Yeah, but I've got this auto scraper here, Jamerella, I'm going to put in this chest.
Okay.
Right. So I started clearing out a bit more space down here to fit the 7x7 in. I'm going to need to dig down a bit as well, but it's pretty much going to be this big. I don't want to connect these up yet, but it'll be like this. And I guess 7 tall. So at the moment that's 4, so we need to go down another 3 layers. I'm glad I got the hammer. How you going with that quest, Jamerella? Getting there?
Pretty good. I'm on the last bit of the quest now.
Oh, that's good. What's this? Why didn't you break? Ah! Ah! Silverfish? Really? Ah! Uh-oh. Are there more? Yep, there's one more here somewhere. I can hear him. He's hiding. What level are we on?
They do that.
63. Really? I've never known silverfish spawning. I don't know. I don't know why it's spawning up here. Weird. So obviously I need to dig out a lot more here. I guess what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're one more down. So yeah, got a bit of work to do. I'll continue doing this. Jamerella's going to continue making her bits and pieces. And hopefully we'll get to somewhere where we can show you guys a little bit more done. So again, I might cut here again just quickly and we'll come back and we might... Oh, there's another one. Hey, oh no. Ah! Oh, silverfish everywhere. Go away.
Manx is throwing poop at us and now we're super slow.
It's mud.
Works the same way.
Wow, that was... That's a lot of
It looks
silverfish.
like I'm throwing carrots.
To you, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong about the slowness. Stop throwing it.
I won't because I'm having fun with it.
And why are you having fun with it? And why am I letting you do it? So what's today? Or what's today when this video is being recorded is not... When this video is being released, everyone, it's Manx's birthday! Yay! So I guess this is his way of celebrating. Throwing mud at everyone? So yes, today's Monday. He's gotten older. I don't see it though. Anyone else see it?
Nope.
No. Alright.
Because he's throwing mud at people.
He's throwing it at you at the moment. Oh,
This
still
is
got,
how I celebrate.
by throwing mud at us. You're crazy.
Yes.
Still got seven seconds of slowness. How much mud do you have?
A lot.
A lot. You must have an entire inventory full of it. Did you go down and just like decimate the biome over there? Is there holes everywhere
Kind
over there
of.
now? You and vein miner. What do we got? Oh, I still need a little
I
bit
ran
more
out.
glass. Yay!
No.
You ran out. Yay! I'm getting away.
Yes! We basically barricaded ourselves in at the end.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cut here and we'll be right
I'm
back.
going back to the mud biome
Oh no, he's going back.
to get some more mud.
Alright, being back in a second. Alright, so I don't believe I've actually got all the required parts. I think I'm still going to need to make a ton more reactor casings. I don't have this many on me, but I will do it in between episodes. We're getting near the end of the episode now, but I've made the 96 reactor glass. And the next step in that was cooling the reactor, which is, I had to have 20 buckets of resin, and I had to actually get 20 buckets. It didn't count that I had a tank full. I physically had to get 20 buckets in my inventory, which means I needed to make 20 buckets, which is a pain in itself. But that's done. So now that that is complete, we are a lot
Who wants
closer.
to eat grass?
Oh, stop throwing stuff at me,
Me.
Manx. Manx.
But
Yeesh.
it's my birthday.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to get rid of these buckets. Because I certainly don't need 20 odd buckets, so they can melt down. Right. So I'm going to claim that one. 10 Yellorium and some transfer pipes. Wow. Next step. I'm not going to go down that route yet. I think next episode I'm going to start working on these quarries and things like that. So, are you any further on that quest line, Jamerella? Looks like you've got something else to hand in.
I'm about to stab myself.
So
He's
you've got,
about to eat grass.
you need to hold. Have you actually got it in there?
Pardon?
So you've got the one with the grass eating in it.
The grass.
I think. I'm not sure.
Well, it tells you. It has to be.
She does.
All right, let's go down here. So, where are you at? With the syringe, it's got to be put back into the centrifuge before you can actually apply it to yourself. Once it's been combined, back in the centrifuge. See, it says filled. So it will need to be filled. So, who's got it?
Volunteer.
Throw it here for a second. So this should now have, it's analysing. If you click on the microscope once you've got the thing in it, it's come up with a screen for me saying analysing, and it's got the eat grass gene in it. Right, so this is definitely the one. So Dragon, here you go. Now, that's it. You should now have the eat grass gene in you. Now if you hold
I'm
down
feeling woozy.
hold down the syringe again and fill it back up. Now put it back in the centrifuge. Right.
And share it around.
Let it centrifuge, and then it should still, if you put it in the microscope, it should still have the extra little gene blob floating around. Does it say analysing?
Yup. Yup.
So now you can throw it to Jamerella. she can apply it to herself, and she'll get the eating grass gene. As always, this is Minecraft. This not
Little
to be
wacky.
done in real life, obviously. But that'll mean that. Hang on, Dragon. Do you need to eat? You're probably not hungry. You're running
I'm
around.
I'm gonna
trying
go
to
run around in circles.
Yep. So as soon as you're hungry, you should be able to actually right-click on grass, and you'll be able to eat grass to fill up your hunger bar, kind of like
Hang
sheep
on,
do.
nearly done. Now I'm ready.
There you go. You just ate grass.
Intriguing.
2 bits of grass.
Intriguing.
So I'm going to hand that quest in, and then we're going to call this. I'm going to take the reward bag. What did I get as a reward? I've got the auto splitter. Alright. What are you doing, Manx? Falling off stuff.
Killing myself all the time.
Well, stop it. Can't do that on your birthday. Alright, we'll call this the end of the episode. I hope everyone enjoyed watching it, and I hope everyone can, in the comments, say happy birthday to Manx there. When he runs away. Alright,
Bye.
we'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.